Well, so today we have the pleasure to interview Mirsad Bektic. He's an experienced UFC fighter, and he had the kindness to give us some minutes of his time to chat. So, Mirsad, thank you very much, and welcome to Somos MMA.
My pleasure, guys. Thank you guys for inviting me. It's a pleasure being on and connected more to the, I guess you would say, Hispanic crowd, right?
Yeah.
I guess. Okay,
It's a
cool.
pleasure. It's a pleasure for us too. So, Mirsad, first of all, how are you doing? How is training
Man,
camp going on?
man, I'm wonderful. Training camp has been going for a long time, so I'm ready to I'm ready to go to work and get the job done and keep it moving.
And how are you managing to train with all this pandemic situation?
Uh,
How did it affect you during the last few months?
Well, at the beginning, during the pandemic, in the beginning, it was quite different, right? You almost want to relax, so because everybody's kind of take a few days off, we'll see what happens. But obviously, it just got worse and worse. So you kind of have to take things in your own hands, and that's exactly what I did. So I just started training myself at home, and I started calling specialists in their own field, wrestling coaches, Muay Thai coaches, just bringing people to my house, and my neighbors would join me in my workout. So yeah, staying busy.
Mirsad, I want to ask you, how is the training is going on in the last 2 weeks? Because I'm in Montreal too, and I know
Yeah,
that the gym is going in a difficult situation here. You are
yeah, I can
training
explain.
with
Right.
exactly. No, no, go ahead.
Yeah, no, exactly. So given the situation, I've just been hiring people individually in groups of 2 to 3 to come train in my house, and I pay them for their time.
And you are not training with Firas Sahabi for the fight.
No, right now I haven't been for. I was training. It was a weird. It was a bit different in the beginning because of COVID. It's new to everybody, and
Yeah.
everybody has their own opinion of it, right? And that's cool. Uh, but yeah, so I've been in and out of TriStar for since the pandemic. But
Yeah.
as of late, as a more recent, uh, I just had to do things a certain different way for certain different reasons. So here we
Okay.
go. Here we are.
And Mirsad, let us know. Do you think this will affect your performance on your next fight, or
Yeah, I mean,
no?
definitely. Yeah, I
Well,
definitely
yeah.
think this will affect my performance, but in a very good way.
All
Uh,
right.
Okay.
yeah, in a very good way.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be great. I feel awesome. Training has been, obviously everybody says training is great, but it has really been great. I've really enjoyed it. We've just become more professionals in the process of this whole thing, and we're really getting detailed, and yeah, everything is good. I see the difference. People around me see the difference, and I'm excited to just do my thing and again collect and keep it moving.
And Mirsad, you're going to face Eduardo Garagorri, and I want to ask you, which is your analysis about him? What makes him a dangerous opponent?
Yeah, he's a Luis, right? He's a very dangerous opponent in the sense that he comes. One, he's Hispanic. That's problem number one. You guys always fight. The Hispanics are known for fight. You guys have a lot of heart, and uh, you can expect to be in a dogfight. So he's dangerous because he brings it. He bangs. He's not afraid to prove himself. And I haven't watched too much video on him yet. I definitely will do more, but from what I've seen now, he's a very game. He has fun in there, and class guy. But I'm gonna take care of business.
Mirsad, and what are you bringing to this fight? What is
Who or what?
what new what are you bringing to this
Everything.
fight? What's
The
what's
whole
new?
kitchen.
What's new
The
for
whole
Mirsad? All
kitchen.
right.
The whole kitchen. The whole kitchen is coming. I'm excited. The whole kitchen is coming. It's gonna. I'm very excited.
how do
No.
how, how do you imagine this fight with
Uh,
the style of you two guys?
man, the style of us, it definitely makes for an entertaining fight, but I don't. I only want to entertain one aspect of that fight, and you know, I'm looking to put a hole through his chest. That's with my fist. And we'll see what it is, what it hits.
And Mirsad, I want to talk about your last fight against Dan Ige. It was a really close fight, and there was a little bit of controversy when in the
For
third
sure.
round the ref pulled you off when you were
Right?
controlling Dan
Yeah, it was
against
a
the
bit.
fence.
For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, that was a bit.
What I want to ask you: have you watched the fight again? What do you think about it?
Yeah, I've watched it recently, and yeah, there's a lot of controversy. I mean, I wasn't the only fight. That was, and I think Derek Lewis and uh, the other kid, Ilir
Yeah,
Latif. There was
yeah,
controversial also. Uh, but yeah, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Uh, I could complain about a lot of things and say this and that. I do agree. It was bad judgment on the refs call. Even the commentators, everybody says, like a bit more time to work, but it's hard to get on somebody's legs, especially experienced guy. These guys are great. You gotta work hard to get in on somebody's legs.
Mm.
It's a tough job. So getting a takedown is gonna take some time and some patience. So and I don't know if it was, I got to look back into it, but I have the feeling that ref was the same ref I had for the Derek Elkins fight, and he made some bad
Ye-
decisions also. So it is what it is. I don't want to. The plan this time is to call the shots myself, and the only way I can do that is by putting a stamp on it. And for me, as of now, and I think of that as of every day. I'm ready right now, so I just need a week to take off the weight, and I'm ready to go.
Mirsad,
Awesome.
and why have you fought in this last 6 months? Because UFC has
Well,
making fight
just
every day, every weekend,
right,
and that
right.
you was on an injury or something?
Yeah. No, no, definitely not. After the Ige fight, I was ready. I think in May, June, that was the plan. Obviously, Corona came, and it was kind of everybody just wait and see what happens. Uh, and also, I'm here. I was before, as of up until yesterday. I was only in Canada on a tourist visa.
Mhm.
Okay.
So when the border closed, if I left, I would have troubles coming back in.
Yes.
But
Okay.
because I have a fiance here, I'm engaged here to a French girl. We just got, we had applied for a permanent residency and work visa. So, anyways, to answer your question, I didn't go because I wasn't sure if I was gonna come back in the country. But yesterday, I received my work visa papers to work in
Congrats, man.
Canada. Thank you, man. I'm
I'm
excited.
waiting for
Super.
that too.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. Hey, for sure, man. It's a big deal, man. I'm super excited.
Yeah, it
The
is.
same way I'm excited for this fight is the same way I'm excited about that. I have a lot of opportunity around me, so I'm excited to take advantage of it and do my thing.
So we're gonna have you here in Montreal for a while, eh?
For sure,
We're
man.
gonna
That's the
stay
plan,
here. Yeah.
There's a lot. I
Good.
like Montreal. This man. It's awesome here.
All right. The next interview is gonna be in person, man. All right.
Hey, for sure, bro. Hey, I like it. Let's do it anytime. We'll definitely do
Okay.
something after when I come back after quarantine.
After you W, after
Yeah,
that
that's
W,
it.
man.
Yeah,
After
that's
that
it, man.
bonus.
Hey, I'm getting it every
Uh,
day, so I'm excited to, get paid for it.
Yes.
So,
Mirsad,
okay,
Mirsad, I
guys.
want to ask you.
Yeah.
I want to ask you one last thing because
Okay.
in the last few weeks, people have been talking about Habib and the possibility of his retirement if he gets the 30 and 0. And the name of GSP always come up,
Mhm.
and you know George. So I want to ask you, what's your opinion about that? What do you think about the chance of George coming back from retirement and facing Habib?
I don't about Khabib versus George versus Khabib. I don't know if George would come out of retirement at this point. Uh, given his recent comments upon being the only one who really walked away at the right time.
Yeah.
That's really what made George. Not only that he was the greatest during his active career, but he kind of left the best way possible.
Yep.
Like and that's what he's known for. So I think it'd be a big risk for him. But I don't see it happening. But we'll see. I think money talks in that situation.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah,
sure. Mirsad, thank you very much.
Hey,
I know
you
you
guys.
don't
I
have much
appreciate
time,
it, man.
so thank
For
you very
sure.
much, and
Thank you.
it was a pleasure, man.
Thank you. Get that
guys.
W,
Say hi.
man, on September
Yeah,
27th.
for sure, man.
Go for it.
Yeah, for sure. To all my Hispanics, I got this. Don't worry.
Thank you, man.
Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right,
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Gracias por visitar Somos MMA en YouTube. No olvides suscribirte a nuestro canal y activar las notificaciones para seguir disfrutando de nuestro contenido.